Welcome back to Sajabana channel. This is Sajabana Games, and today we're playing some Dune Awakening, and I just wanted to give everyone a couple quick base building tips. So early in the game, when you start to go through like the missions and start to build up, you will build your first base. And then not that long after, it'll want you to build an advanced base and abandon your first base. So don't worry about, the first base too much because you are going to abandon it. However, I'm going to give you a quick tip. I would probably, especially early in the game when you first get the advanced base, I would abandon the advanced base once you make the achievement and go back to the smaller base. Here is why. The larger base requires you to pay taxes. So you have to keep the coins and stuff you collect while killing opponents in the world, and then you have to fly to like a tax collector from one of the Citadel trading posts, and you have to fly to the tax collector and pay the taxes. If you don't do this every so often, basically your base is like forfeit or whatever, under attack and used by authorities, but it's not good. So, but if you just do the sub console and do the basic one, there are no taxes. It is free. So if you go manage it, it'll be free here. But if you do the more expensive one, there'll be a taxes item right here in the box, and you'll have to pay taxes. Other than that, and the actual size, they are very similar. Another tip though, if the small base doesn't seem large enough for you in the beginning, when you first place it on the ground, build up some stairs and a couple platforms and go up about 3 levels or two or three levels, and then build a floor, and then use the construction tools move command to move it up off the ground. So because your tax-free claim to build your small base extends not just along the X and Y axis, but along the Z axis as well. So like here's where mine is, kind of in the middle, and you'll see, I'll give you a little quick base tour. I'm not really using the upper floors yet. I can go up 2 levels, and then I have a ladder to the 3rd level. And then there is another wall here and a half wall above that. So that creates like an open air area on the top where I can land and things like that. Okay, so if I go from my console, oops, run the stairs the right way. See how it comes to top floors around there. So here I've got 1 level down, right? And I have my power units here, just a couple storage, my recycling, the improved blood purifier to make water. I come down here, I have my weapons fabricator, a lot of storage, all my fabricators and different things mainly are here, my repair bench, things like that. And then I have a wide door out so I can drive the cycle in and out the door there. And I created this area is a little open, it's taller because the vehicle fabricator for one was too tall, so I had to put something above it. So that's another thing. But here too, if I go out, I can go underneath my base, and there's some space under the base as well. So I have like a basement kind of where I could throw a few items if I need to. But build up, not out. Use the normal console and build up, not out, and that'll help you not have the headache of taxes until like later in the game when you need something bigger. So another tip now is on storage. So when you're looking to place a lot of storage in a small amount of space, the smallest storage here you can make from scrap metal you can find everywhere in the game. It's abundant, whatever. But they only hold like 10 items, and they have a limited weight. The next storage up takes about the same amount of space as 2 of these, holds 20 items, but holds like 3 times the weight. So it holds twice the items and about 3 times the weight. If you want to fit these in a large number of these in a certain area, you can't just plain old stack them. But if you take one of your outside walls here and you do a half wall up, attach a floor, and then do another half wall up to the next level, you can put 8 storage units on each floor. What I recommend doing is putting them so they face outward on the ends. So here, this one faces the wall, so these two go this way, and then that way, and then these I did the other way just to make them more easily accessible throughout the base. But you can see that 16 of the medium storage crates in this really small space. This is way more than I need at this point in the game. I'm not using them all, so yeah. Anyway, so those are just my three couple tips for starting out in the game. When you get the advanced base, abandon it after you make the objective and go back to a smaller base to avoid the taxes. Don't forget to move your console so that you can build up, or build down, I should say, because you can always build up, but you can't build down from the ground if you don't raise the console up. So find a open area. See here, I've kind of tried to find an open area where there's the rocks and stuff, where there's no worms, but it's not like super rocky and whatever. That way you can kind of use that very last level to the maximum without a lot of things intruding on space. So find a place to build where there's a lot of open area so that you don't have to worry about things encroaching on your space. Anyways, those are my tips. And this is Sajabana signing off. Until next time, have fun gaming.